One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course.
Welcome back, y'all. It's your boy OTC-GC back with another video. Today we're playing the number 6 ranked team UCLA versus San Diego State. And we have kickoff. Let's get it.
He'll bring it out.
It's gonna be something. This season gonna be something. Because we are on high school, so I gotta play smart.
Offense will have the football first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all of the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked
Golly.
out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's carry on. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. In a game, you look at 3rd down percentages, it tells a huge story. And
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Of course, that dude comes out of nowhere and just, okay.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play.
That makes total sense. He just
pass defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
Okay.
They'll try the run, and some room to work. Had to work to.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. Stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Dropping back, it's Nelson. He's got him. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Matthews. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because the blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Bruins line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his big tight end. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football instead. They throw it, catch him off guard, and now they've got 1st.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back shows you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So they take advantage of good starting field position, move the ball 35 yards, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Got him downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Dropping back, it's Burton. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. It's McClure. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Aztecs. Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Got it behind the line. It's Burrell. He breaks it and runs through another guy. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling the pass, then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Makes the grab. It's Matthews. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bruins lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Quick completion to the right. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. Everybody wants chunk plays, and you need them, but this has been the epitome of efficiency.
No doubt. Take what the defense gives you. Sometimes it's okay to be patient. Sometimes it's okay not to push the ball down the field. The defense is giving the underneath stuff. The offense is taking it and moving the ball down the field really nicely.
Caught in the backfield. It's Burrell. Brings into the open. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Back to throw, it's Nelson. That's reeled in, it's Burrell.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon, and a guy whose defense has got to be ready for him.
Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone. It's picked up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Aztecs will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Catch inside the 25. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Pressure coming. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Those always sting a little bit when you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive. Just really annoying as a defensive guy.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the 1st down.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. He's got the tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keep. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bruins.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a choke play on that one.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throwing right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to
Bro, alright. Y'all just not let me get. Okay.
Don't
let me get him. Just let him get the easy pick 6.
Pick it off and then do some damage and make the
Right.
play for this defense and score some points.
While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line.
Crazy.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can...
He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls in completely. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Wants to throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Aztecs will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely.
Oh, God.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marshall. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Nelson. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juice. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through.
What a weapon this kicker is. When you've got leg talent like that, you're liable to score from anywhere on the field. Just get the ball close to midfield, and you can put 3 on the board.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of shots, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Gonna take a shot.
When it's
and it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt, but this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And you got to be careful on offense when you're dialing up the screens. You want to do them on obvious passing situations when you're anticipating the DNs really racing up the field. They didn't have it set up that time.
Firing to the right, complete. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they thread deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's Burrell. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. Absolutely center cut. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence.
People getting an injury, like, bro.
I can trust this guy.
Spare us.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Finds his man. It's Carry-On.
Yeah,
Gets on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Handoff from the gun. He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He rifles one deep to the left. Makes a connection. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll put him in play from the 41 on first down. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's McClure. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Well, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he
just still short. That point.
The football, and now they face third down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He splits the upright.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. With the catch, it's Burrell.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna swing it on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Gonna take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them. They get the incompletion.
Yeah.
If I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handballs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play.
Turning it on. It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, San Diego State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed, takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous pass.
You're a fan.
To kick it off, do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Finds his tight end. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Flores. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
This is a big step off.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Flores.
Ain't no way he's sneaking that in.
Big play there. Gets it to the 30. And they got to the line expeditiously.
What was that?
Back to throw time, running short in the half. Makes the grab. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
That lead and a half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Ford. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if he'll think about using him in the passing game at some point. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon City.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Aztecs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're...
There he goes. Still on his feet. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The Bruins come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Caught behind the line. It's Burrell. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down.
And that's the start you absolutely talked about and discussed in the locker room. This defense, they didn't have a lot of success in the first half. They needed some good things to go their way, get a stop, create some momentum. Great first drive by this defense. Now their offense has got to put some points on the board.
Just needs a crack to get a return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Rainey. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. He'll do it himself. Gets away from one. He's got space. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. And the Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. He's going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Bruins! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And what are they cooking up on 2nd and short? 3 receivers lined up to the left. They almost had another interception. Is everybody clear on who's wearing which colored jerseys? And the Aztecs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Makes the grab on the left side. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Got his man on the right. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Fires complete on the crosser. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aztecs. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Flores. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Cox. Breaks into the open. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Gets it out fast. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Trying to barrel in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And that is no good. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Aztecs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's 4. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Now on second down. The toss sweep to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Great place to start for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run it from the gun. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. It's incomplete, and senior trying to fit that one in there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the tight end. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th.
Big-time rivalry game in the great state of Iowa today. Iowa and Iowa State. Here is the like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Hawkeyes. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Heck of a showing. All that speculation all week, and now we know. And something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it down the left. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The Bruins, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Bruins! And the stomping has commenced.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Let's not overcomplicate things. My guy is better than all of your guys. No matter how I give it to him, I'm going to keep feeding. That's over 100.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take a...
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. A little window dressing here at the end of the game.
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
51, San Diego State. 31.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first himself. And he's still running after the move. He's loose. 20. Touchdown, UCLA. And the route is on.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings?
Why is everybody getting hurt? Fuck!
We have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. Just shedding tackles. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. USC is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 26 over Nevada. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Aztecs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection, looking for an explosive play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for space. It's Burrell. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice.